Hello everyone, it's Vicki here today designing for Bramble Fox, and I am using the lovely new April Foxbox, which will obviously be out in April. You can see a few of the things there, some clouds, an umbrella, rainbow, and then the title Bloomin' Lovely. So that's what I'm using. I'm using also the Pinkfresh Studio Happy Heart collection for this. And I want to use that paper. There's lots of things in this collection, lots of florals and pretty pastel-y colours. So I'm going to use those. I'm just having a bit of a play at the moment with what I might do with this paper here. And I decide actually that I'm going to cut out that wreath. And I have two pieces of this paper. So it's quite lucky that I have that because I didn't want to I wanted to use this, but it's nice to actually put it back on the original piece of paper again. Excuse me. So I am going to cut it out, just fussy cut round, and I'll skip through that in just a minute because it took me a little while to get all the way around. And then you can see here it's back on top of that other piece of paper that's the same. And what I want to do is to put some foam onto the back. I'm just using little squares of foam. I've got some of these left over, so I'm just trying to use them up. I usually use the sticky back foam, which is quicker, but I just want to use these up because I have lots of them. And I just guess they'll ultimately stop being sticky, so it's best to use them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, once I've taken all the backings off of those sticky pieces, I'm going to put it onto this paper below, but I'm going to offset it. So I'm not going to put it exactly over the image below. It's just going to be slightly offset so that it adds some dimension, I guess, to it, so that you can see some of the florals from below sticking out. You'll see what I mean in a second. There we go. So it's only just slightly offset, but it just adds that extra bit of bulk, I think, to the piece. Okay, so my photos are of my niece, and she's had her face painted as a butterfly. So yeah, I really liked them. I thought that they went really well with this collection. And I'm just cutting out very speedily here a few extra flowers. And they are on the reverse side of that paper that I just cut. So I think I just cut 3 or 4 of those. And I'm going to add in some extra florals there and leaves around this sort of crescent wreath, I guess. Some extra little bits and pieces just for extra dimension there. And tuck in some of those flowers that I cut out underneath. Mostly they've gone underneath. I think I put one on top, which is the one there, that one. And obviously the leaves poke out from underneath. And they're stuck down. It's quite a simple layout. Having that crescent wreath already made up was actually quite nice thing, actually. It makes clustering a lot easier. There's that little rainbow and my title. I'm wondering at the moment whether I might just use Lovely, but I do use both pieces in the end. So I'm just peeling the backing off of the perspectives before I stick them to the page. Don't forget to do that. You don't have to take the back one off, but I often do, to be honest. And in fact, if you're sticking them down on coloured paper, because these are opaque, it might help to actually leave the backing on so that you don't see the coloured paper beneath it, if that makes sense. Okay, so here we go. The plastic is on the back of the title. I'm going to take that off. Just because I did. Again, I wouldn't have had to really, but I usually do. And the backing off of Bloomin as well. And I actually thought there was some on the front, but there isn't. So you'll see me fiddling around with that in just a minute, trying to get off something that's not even on there. Have you done that? Because I can't be the only person, I hope. I'm still looking at it, you can see. I'm still like, oh, it feels like there's something there. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's something there. It just, I don't know, it just felt like there was. It's just me, I think. Okay, so I'm just looking at my other embellishments and bits and pieces. And I'm going to put some backing onto my photos by just using some of these journaling pieces on the backs. And I'm going to put some foam on the back of those as well to raise them off the page. And this time I'm going back to my sticky back foam because it's a nice solid piece which works really well for photos, I think. Just trying hard not to move that rainbow. I have stuck it and I keep moving it when I'm trying to put the photos in, so just trying to keep that in the same place. There we go. So we're getting close to finishing, just cutting up some of the edges on some of the flowers. And what am I doing now? I think I'm getting the paper snips. These are the paper snips that come with the April Foxbox Plus, I believe. And I'm just cutting out two of them. The first one says, "You are my sunshine." And that one I'm going to put below the title. And then the other one says, "Be the rainbow in someone's cloud." And I really like that. And to go with that sentiment, I also cut out one of the rainbows. And I'm going to put that there next to the photos. I just hand cut these. You could do this with a trimmer. I'm not too concerned about perfection. And I cut pretty straight anyway. But if you're not concerned, then freehand is good. If you are, then a trimmer or a ruler would be good to cut those sentiments. I'm just going to stick those down. And I'm then going to put some, enamel dots. So enamel dots next, just to finish it off. And then I'm going to call it a day. And you'll see the final layout coming up very shortly. I enjoyed making this. Sometimes a pattern paper like this can be perfect for a start for a layout if you haven't got any ideas, or if you're looking for something to do that perhaps you haven't got much time. Anyway, there's the final layout. There are also some close-ups coming up for you to have a look at. I added that wooden heart off camera because I thought that looked pretty cute there. That's also from Bramble Fox. I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I will be back next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.